What's up, MK Squad? Welcome back to another legendary top of the moot reaction video. Don't ask me why my voice got deep. Don't ask me. I just felt like I was in a commercial. I don't know, man. But we got Lilo, the friendship, man. If you don't, comment down below. If you is a real One Direction fan, comment down below what you know what I mean when I say Lilo. What I mean? What I mean when I say Lilo? What I mean? Don't ask me why I got these voices, man. I don't know. I'm amped up today. Today's a good morning. I woke up this morning. If you woke up this morning, give this video a big thumbs up, man. It helps out the channel. It helps out the YouTube algorithm. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, man. If you already subscribed, we thank you. You're truly a blessing. And comment down below any videos y'all want to see, because I sure will be reacting to them. So I'm not going to do no more talking, man. I'm going to get straight into the video. Let's go.
Hey, stop. Funniest thing is now is that me and Louis did not get on at all.
We used to be at each other's throats while we were on the X Factor.
We were two completely different characters.
He took it so seriously.
You know, he was really loud and bubbly.
But whenever I wanted to do anything like slightly mischievous, he was always the daddy.
I think there was one point where I literally wanted to whack him.
That's why I got the name as...
I feel like Liam just laid back.
Me and Louis always had the most connection through everything because, I mean, there was a point where we did not get on at all.
At the beginning, you were not...
There was huge friction. Like, we had this one massive row one night where, like, he was, like, playing my video from when I was 14 on the show by myself when Simon said no, like, replaying it in the bedroom, and I was like, oh my god.
That is...
I hate you so bad right now. It was like, and Simon's going, it's a no. No, I mean, at the start of it,
it's a no.
It just didn't click at all, and I think it's because we both had that leadership thing within us, but then we kind of got to a point where there were certain things he was better at making decisions on, and then there was other things that I was better at making decisions on, so we kind of bonded together, and then, I mean...
That's good. I mean, they found out each other's abilities and what their strong suits are, and they come together. You're good at this, and I'm good at this.
Whenever he has a problem, we always call each other out and make sure we check in.
Love, man. That's true. That's love. That's real. That's real love.
Luggage trolley that Louis has decided to throw.
That's real brothership.
The thing about Louis was he used to every time actively try to break something in every single like music video or thing that we were doing. So it was like, for me, it was like a constant job of trying to talk to the camera whatever was going on, but also watch what the hell this guy over here was going to do next. Because it just
dang, I know that baseball hurt, bro.
So the last three tracks are
that drum hurt. It hurt your vertebrae, bro.
Fix and Wolves. Liam?
Real brothership right here, bro. This is gold, man. Now, Liam should know, if you're going to do a water fight with Louis, he ain't giving up. You going to have to tap out on him. You heard me? He ain't going out like that. He ain't going out with no L's.
You better.
Best song ever.
Anticipate. You shut your mouth. I'm trying to be nice. Look at this one here.
Sorry, carry on.
Let me be real.
Sorry, carry on.
Go on.
Thank you, Liam. Thanks.
You're two men down at the moment. These guys. Look at these guys.
Say we do a lot of the speech, don't they? He's funny. He's had a few too many drinks. It's his first time drinking.
I've had a couple of drinks. Yeah, it's my first baby.
And I got one.
Liam's been trying to be mature, but he's been struggling. You know how it is. Best friends.
You know how it is.
And Louis. It's like them fucking avocados, you know.
What's wrong with avocados?
Trendiest food of all time.
This duo right here, these two is like, they're cool as hell, yo. This duo right here, bro. This brethren shit right here, them being brethrens. You know what I'm saying? They should have had just a show. I feel like every friendship I react to so far, they just had their own show. Like, something like the Wayne brothers. I don't know if you guys know who they are. You know, two black African American actors. It was a show on BET and so forth. But these two is a good duo because they both keep it real, upfront, straightforward. Not saying that the whole group don't, because they do. They're very genuine, good intention, loving individuals, caring individuals too, understanding. But these two right here, they're just upfront and like they had that leadership role, like they said. So if one say something, the other one could check them, or the other one be like, bro, like what is, you know, and it's just build that bond because, you know, it feels good as a person just to go to someone and can be yourself and be straight up and joke and laugh and be like, nah, man, that's not cool, man. You know, come on, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's cool to have that upfront type of relationship where it's so upfront that you could be upfront about things. Like, it's very hard to find. I feel like this day and age, it's very hard to find a relationship like that where you could just be upfront with someone because everything is so sentimental now. And I'm not bashing like harassment or anything like that. I just feel like some harassment be fraudulent. Like some people use harassment as a pedestal to gain some type of power or attention nowadays. Especially with the power of social media just constantly evolving. And some people don't use their platform in good intentions and with pure intentions. It's not even social media. Some people just don't. So it's a cruel world out there. You see what I'm saying? Social media or not. But I just feel as though things have got so strict and very sensitive and sentimental this day and age due to how many people is using harassment as a leverage for something in a selfish intent. It's not something that's just like they're not even like reporting harassment this day and age as in a sense of, you know, this wasn't wrong, this wasn't right, and I'm standing up for something that's wrong. And it actually overshadows the good people that's actually reporting or standing up against harassments or depression and stuff like that, because when you confront it, it's like people don't want to hear the truth, and everything is so sentimental, it's so sensitive that it can't even be like a sense of how can I put it, like a sense of standing up for this type of topic or this type of situation or this type of thing that affects humans and humanity, period. You see what I'm saying? The bad is so busy overshadowing the good that it's hard to pick out the good ones. It's like if you have a bunch of flowers, right, and they all look beautiful, but deep down in the stem, the root, and how it's growing, and how it's like how can I put it? The root and the stem may look good, but deep down the ground and the soil and how it's all evolving below actually determines if that's a good flower. But if you got all these beautiful flowers and some is in like dry soil, but they're still standing up looking, they haven't died yet. You see what I'm saying? Everything looks the same. Like, okay, this flower look good. The other flowers look good. Well, some of the flowers aren't soiled enough, right? Or they aren't like in a good soil. You know what I'm saying? Some plants are just not in a good soil as they seem as they are, because they look like beautiful blossom flowers. But the ones that are soiled right and you know, in a good ground of soil and, you know, so forth, they last. I'm not sure if that analogy or metaphor, I'm sorry if it confused you guys. I'm just trying to like describe something in a way that I understand it in a sense. It's just basically saying some things could be deceiving and may seem like it's something that's good, but sometimes things may not be always good as it seems. You know what I mean? Like this person could be standing up for harassment and being up front and trying to confront this problem and create this program to stand up with for this problem that not only they experience and their story, which is part of their story, and some people going through the same situation, and they call themselves, you know, letting the story and that whatever they had affect them, like depression or that harassment or whatever type of harassment they discovered, let it be bigger than them and let it be the voice for others. And then you got some who's like, oh yeah, I've been harassed too, and they like start naming people and start trying to get a trial and using it for leverage for their own selfish reasons. It overshadows the good, because the bad always seems to hit story headlines. You know what I mean? The good, you know, it barely, like, the bad always overshadows the good, but the good always outlasts the bad, if that makes sense. When it comes to running a marathon, the good is always going to win, because, you know, it's good, it's pure, and what goes around comes around. If you do bad, you'll get bad. If you do good, you'll get good. You know what I mean? So, like, say this person had harassment, like, was reporting harassment, and they went to trial and they won or whatever, but then this one is like calling out a celebrity and just calling out all these names anonymously for like 50 years past, which is happening in this day and age. And you're like, okay, why didn't you speak up in there? And I understand you didn't have the courage to speak up. You may be afraid or whatever the case may be. But then have like these fraudulent lines and these fraudulent stories that don't even seem to align as the good person who have a story that actually aligns, and they're going to trial and they win the trial. But this person is going through this hardcore headline, storyline, New York Times carrier post type line, you know, and it just keep going and going and going and going, and eventually just dies. So I'm saying the simple fact is that they can have this upfront, straight up, cool, being upfront with each other, straightforward, and, you know, just saying how they feel, not hurting each other's feelings, and also knowing how to not understand, also understanding as brothers, as good friends. Like, look, bro, everything ain't sentimental. Everything ain't. Look, this is just what it is. It is what it is sometimes. In the business aspect, you know, they're not two individuals that's just going to say something to please you. They're going to say something out of love, out of care, and keep it real. Like, bro, I'm sorry. I feel like they had that type of bond where, like, bro, I have this strong love for you and strong friendship and brothership with you, bro, that I'm going to keep it real. And I know this, what I might say might upset you for the time being, but I'm going to keep it real because I care for you. That's the type of relationship they have, and I just love it. You could tell, man. You could just tell.
It's
like cool, man.
Avocado and tag it in my picture, like, you know what I mean? Obviously, I'm a boyo.
And you need that this day and age.
Why?
Because it's just like one of them minutes. You go to LA, you can see people in LA and they've got fucking avocado on toast. I bet you like it, don't you?
That's what I have most mornings.
You see what I mean? You see how they feel and understand each other and hear each other out.
It goes on this.
People like you.
You go on it. You go on it and get naked to get a date.
Which is littered with a small bear, some toilet roll, a dustbin. I think there's enough.
Sorry guys for the rambling. I just try to, you know, break down what type of relationship that they have. You could tell, like, you could just get the vibe. Like, I just get that energy from reacting to this. Like, they just had that tough love and it's still love type relationship.
Umbrella, a rake, something else. And then my good old friend Louis stood behind him. Niall had gone in the studio by himself and was writing. Me and Louis were bored and couldn't think of anything to do. So we basically...
And I feel like even if they do upset each other, it's like, bro, I'm telling you this out of love. I know it might hurt your feelings for a little bit, but this is what it is. And I feel like, you know, it's like if you going through something, but you don't understand what you're going through. You're like, no. You don't know what you're talking about, blah, this, blah, that. But someone actually been through it or know or seen someone or experienced this type of thing, and you just experiencing them, but you have never experienced it before, so they're trying to give you a heads up. I feel like Louis and Liam have that relationship. Like, bro, I had this relationship. I had this friendship with you, and I love you enough to tell you this. And I'm not telling you this to hurt you. I'm telling you this out of love because I care about you and I don't want to see you hurt or, you know, whatever. And they get over the upsetting or, oh, bro, you know what I'm saying? After a while, they be like, you were right. You know, I just feel like they got that, bro. You could tell.
He just trashed his car.
But I'm not going to do no more talking.
This looks like a lot of fun and very innocent play, but we actually gave away Niall's number plate that day, which wasn't the smartest thing I think we've ever done.
Wow, number plate, bro.
KMM.
You better change the car license plate. I don't know, bro.
Oh, it's Louis' song. Yeah, me too. If you're having a crisis, which one Deepak would you turn to? Out of all of them, I suppose, and we both kind of lean on each other for a lot of different things, I would say Louis is the one that I turn to the most. I think when we were in the band, if there was ever like a problem band-wise, me and him would always try and figure it out together, so we often do that through life now as well, which is good.
That's what's up. That's good, man. You need a friend like that, man. You need somebody to lean on. it's hard to go through something alone. You know what I'm saying? Like, say for example, if you go through something, it's hard to go through something alone because then you have to deal with it all alone. But if you have someone beside you where you can lean on to lift you back up and pick you back up and be there for you, then you go through it together, and that's much stronger. You see what I'm saying? Not saying you're not strong as an individual, but two is always better than one. I'm just dropping some gems for y'all.
A song about 2 weeks ago, Liam Payne front band, but never heard back from him. Hold
on, Liam who? Sorry.
Liam Payne from the band. Yeah.
From the band One Direction?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Of course, One Direction, baby. Get your mind right.
Why did you and Liam have such a strong connection?
Well, as he said it a few times recently.
They always say, though, the tough relationships at the beginning always turn out to be the best. The easygoing relationships have bumps. I don't know. I mean, that's just saying. I believe it, but then I don't believe it. Like 50-50 with it. Because it depends on the people.
Which was funny.
You know what I mean?
But I always like to laugh about with Liam. I could always have a laugh with him. And Liam don't take himself too seriously. Do you know what I mean? I could always have a proper laugh with him. He's just a good lad. He's just a good guy. Easy to hang around with. They all are, though, to be honest. All lads.
Liam is strong, noble, perfect, and warm.
Oh, man. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Peace.